This is Teresa with Joyous Home, and I'm going to show you how to make a really quick design board. All it is a board that has a piece of batting on top of it. I wasn't sure how necessary it was until I started working with the Belle Pattern, and then I realized, okay, I just messed up my whole applique block because I had to move it to cut fabric. And I'm certain this is not my idea, certainly not. Lori Holt, that master of cute applique, I saw her foam board tutorial, and I went to get my foam board, and then I saw the artist canvas, which is much more sturdier, because I'll destroy a foam board. Yeah, I'll step on it and they bend, and the artist canvas is much more sturdy and just easy. And you don't really even have to put the fabric around the side if you don't want to, but it made it cute. So, and I used a stapler instead of just all glue gun. So I'll show you how to make this really quick. And this is a 20 by 24, and get some batting. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use a stapler if you wanna decorate the outside, but I am gonna glue this to the top of the canvas. This is Warm and Natural, and I've tried both. I've tried both different types of batting. Right here, which is, it's just a low loft kind of batting. I'm gonna put the Warm and Natural on this one, and they both hold equally well. And so you just get yourself a glue gun, and you want to kind of go with your glue gun, like just do a little bit at a time. Just tack it down and do that all the way around your canvas board. Smooth it down so it's kind of tight, even if it goes over the edges, because what you can do, I mean, if you don't want it, I don't want mine to go over the edges, so I'm just kind of smoothing it, making sure it's nice and tight all the way around. And then I turned it over, and I can see where there's some hanging over. And again, I don't want to get mine caught in the binding that I'm just going to put around the sides, which you really don't have to do if you don't want to. So I'm just going to cut that off if I have any hanging over. Just kind of trim that right off. And so once you have the batting on your canvas, you're just going to cut your strips, 2-inch strips, for a piece of canvas that is 1 inch high. So cut your 2-inch strips. Once your strips are cut, you just simply put your right sides together. So just kind of mark corner to corner. Take it to the sewing machine and sew that line. Make sure that if it's a directional fabric, that when you flip it up, because that's what we're gonna do, and then trim that your directional pattern's all going the same way. You're simply gonna make enough of these you're just gonna continue to attach them until you have enough to go around the board. And a little trim, and then you'll iron these out. And then we're going to just hem one side down. All you need is just a tiny little hem here, just one side down, because that's the side that we're going to put around the edge of the board. Now, using the binding that you made earlier, and you've hemmed down with just one side of it, I glued it, I put a little hem in right here, and I'm just going to push it down nice and neat. Just do a little piece at a time, because you don't want it to dry while you're trying to stick it on there and then fall off. Doing just a tiny bit at a time, right up to the batting. So the binding is just gonna come right about there, just so it meets it. It doesn't enclose it. So now all you're gonna do is you're just gonna use a staple gun. And I've done a little bit so far, and you just tuck the fabric down, just like that. Take your staple gun, maybe every 5 or 6 inches, and just staple your fabric right to the back of the board. Okay. Now when you come to your miter, you're just gonna miter it just like you would when you're mitering the corner of your quilt, right? I'm just gonna push it up, tuck that one little part down. Wow, my family is loud today. Okay, and then just right on the corner, just like that. And keep going all the way around your board, maybe every five inches or so.